Greetings, my hearties, and welcome back to the Poop Sloop. Or, given the size of the ship, perhaps we need a bit of a better name, and I've been getting a couple of interesting suggestions down in the comments. I haven't yet decided, because I intend to increase the ship's size dramatically in this episode, so we'll have a bit of a better idea of what we should call the ship by the end of it. But you will be amazed, thankful, you might even cry, to learn that we've gotten rid of the stupid flag. There we go. I took a few minutes before I started recording. We've now got a proper pirate flag. There we go. That'll strike fear into the hearts of men. Now, before we head off, a couple of peeps noticed that we might, in fact, have some cannons. Oh, we got a fancy painting here. Let's go ahead and place this down. You know what? We're going to pop this one in, we'll pop it in the middle there. There we go. That'll give the regular folk something to be happy about. Do we actually have a cannon? I do not believe we do. We've got bombs, but we don't have cannons per se. So without the cannons themselves, can't really do too much with actually engaging our opponents. We definitely don't have enough money to be able to do anything with that, sadly. So we're going to have to take some time, kill some pirates, and eventually get a cannon or two, and maybe even adopt some baby pirates. It has been pointed out that we can now adopt pirates. Oh, my lord, it's a long way to get down there, isn't it? But we've got a level 6 Viking over here. We've got some level 5 monsters around here. It goes up to a level 7 in the far north. Sure, we'll try the level 6 Vikings, and then we'll make our way down toward this direction. We'll go through the natural areas, the neutral areas rather, and then make our way to the buried treasure on the island. This will also give us an opportunity to see how much more plunder we get from this. Look at our majestic flag there. Very, very happy with that. That does give the ship the right kind of feel, I feel. That being said, hasn't got particularly well-developed cheekbones, does it? No. We need to give Jolly Roger there some more pronounced facial features. We need to give them proper cheeks, a real jawline. We'll have a look at that in a moment, though. Right, let's have a quick... Oh my good lord! Hell. We could just take that ship and inherit all the cannons. But we would have to give up our beautiful ship over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the things that I really like. Namely the flag and the captain's seat and the card table, etc., etc. And then before the next battle, once we go for a nice high-level battle, then... oh my lord, it's 22 seconds. They're going to be plinking us with many, many cannonballs. But before the next battle, we will prepare the ship properly, ready to attack, and then claim whatever ship that we get to. Let's get you back from there. Ooh, that could have been... Ow. That hurt a little bit. Let's quickly get all of this sorted. Watch out! Oh, that was unfortunate. That took a lot of damage there. Let's make sure that no one's about to die, because there's every possibility they might. Let's go ahead and drop some... I don't know if they can dodge cannonballs. We'll find out, I guess. Get some intelligence there and then start pumping vitality. Pump vitality. Yeah, let's go for vitality instead, as this will give us more health in total. But yikes, that hurts. Right, let's have a look at the peeps who need a bit of TLC. Go ahead and gobble down all the crab meat. Same over here, crab meat, dunk, and we'll give you a basic small elixir. You're in a bit of a bad way. More small elixirs. Do I really want to give up the major elixir? I guess we can. That's fine. And then we don't really have much left for you. Do we have any eggs? Like regular eggs, that is. Doesn't look like we do. We do have the auto elixir, which may be okay. I do need to give someone else the doctoring skill. Alright, let's grab... Would we like you to be our doctor? Are you already our doctor? You do have Dr. Aura, yes. Let's find our other cook. You do not... you already have Dr. Aura as well, okay. Well, I'm not against having a bunch of people with Dr. Aura, if I'm perfectly honest. That might actually be really, really good for us. So, sure, okay, another Dr. Aura out to you, and you can also grab sailing as well. We'll see how all of this goes. Uh-oh. Ouch. I kind of feel that I should pull my crew indoors for now. How much time we got? We are good for the time being. Let's get everyone over here. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. Incoming, incoming. That's going to hurt. Oh, that is super bad. But it is what it is. They've got scurvy, really? Right, go. Get off the ship. No! Oh, you're so close to death. How are you not dead yet? It is a wonder. I've asked these scallywags, basically. I think we're going to lose some peeps in this. Purely based on the amount of damage that has been applied from afar. Now, let's have a quick look. We've got peeps who may need to have, instead of the chef's knife, we need you to have auto elixirs. Everyone needs auto elixirs who can have auto elixirs right now. This is how we will stop people from dying, if we haven't already lost someone. We've definitely seen auto elixirs getting used. Alright, this might give us enough survivability for... Ooh! Okay, no, that's good. That was them. Did... Amira has died? No! Amira! How dare you leave us like this? You utter scoundrel. I didn't say you could die. Just can't get the crew these days. You really can't. Right, let's get in there. I mean, I did decide to go and fight a massive Viking, level 6, so maybe a little bit on me. Oh! Apple Fumble and High Cast of... Oh, they had kabooms. Well. Huh. That's a problem. Let's have a look at the rest of our crew. Manu, Phoenix, and we have just had a massive shrinkage of our crew going on right now. I hadn't considered the possibility of kabooms on the enemies. I will confess, that definitely caught me off guard. Alright, our captain is still alive, and so everything can be restored. But dear God, did we just lose a lot. Wow. Almost our entire crew just got reset. We've got Manu, who can fish. We've got Phoenix, who can... got swimming. We don't have anyone with cookery. Well. Map awareness, combat focus. Yes, we've got wonderful things here, but no cookery. Well... It is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. Let's find out what we've got over here. Bottle of rum, some 100 golds. Let's get down here. Everyone else, head on back. You head over. Get the ship shape. I will collect all of the skill books. Now, of course, at this point, it probably would be quite wise to take this massive ship, but we're going to need the money to be able to recruit new sailors. So for now, we are going to favor just taking the plunder on this one. There we go. Got a couple more skill books. We might end up with cooking if we're very lucky. There we go. But yeah, going into that fight with so many people already badly wounded from the cannons was a big issue there. Alright, let's head on back. No more cook will be able to cook all of these fine delicacies that we have aboard, but on the flip side, we have cooked almost all of them, if not all of them, so we should be okay. Let's have a look at what we get. 550, not terrible. Cannon window. I didn't actually notice if we got a cannon. We might have, though. Right, well, let's have a quick... No, we can't see what's in there. Let's go back to our crew, see what we can do for them. Let's get vitality up to 10. That will start pumping our health a little bit more. It didn't really, like, dodge. You can't dodge an explosion, basically, which was the big issue that we encountered there, sadly. Right, Mouse Karina, let's go back to having the Black Cape. Combat focus, Dr. Aura, fishing, treasure hunt, parry basics. I'll grab treasure hunt. Sure. Got another sailing here. Got another map awareness. We'll take that up to level 4. Do we need combat focus on anyone that we still have? We do need combat focus on a couple of people at the very least, so let's go ahead and start applying those. Do you have Dr. Aura? You do not, so now you do. You already have fishing. I could continue to double down on that one. Parry basics, you've already got sailing. You do not, so we'll grab that as well. And finally, do we have parry basics on Phoenix? No, we do not. Okay, well, there you go. We've got dash attack on plenty of people, so we're not going to have to worry about that one. But that was a bit of a rough time, I'm not going to lie. Actually, let's... can we use this at all? Upgrade an item? No, we just equip it very well. I guess the mini pistol... Does this not affect the mini pistol for some reason? It's a bit of an odd one, but okay. Is there anything I want to give you? I mean, I could just give you the plate armor, I suppose. Sure, we'll give you the plate armor for now. Auto elixir over here. I feel... No, we need glasses for you, just so that you can actually see and do a bit more damage. Do you have dash attack already? You don't, so you can grab dash attack. Okay, there we go. We've managed to equip everyone. And there we are. We've managed to get the flintlock. Well, I don't actually think the flintlock managed to level up, sadly, but yeah, it was close enough. Right, let's find ourselves a town with a tavern. We've got a tavern down there. We've got 928 gold to spare on getting some peeps, but we are going to need the cooking skill. There's a library of wisdom there, and there's not one down here. So we're going to head to legal first, get the cooking skill. Oh man, we have 2 cooks. Relatively high level ones as well, but that's how this game goes sometimes. The kabooms were really the biggest issue there. The cannons were manageable, especially given how well our crew are at dodging. But the kabooms, I had completely forgotten that was something that enemy could have equipped. So, going into battle with low health in that particular scenario was a bit of a rough one. And on top of that, there were quite a few kabooms in quick succession, really. Alright, let's go ahead and dock. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to take a level 6 with our pirate crew as it is. So we're going to need to wait for a little while longer before we can go and just claim a large pirate ship. But for now, that should be okay. We're going to grab over here, see if we can't get the cooking skill. Do we have any fruit on deck? We don't, actually. So I'm going to need to pick up some fruits. Let's grab a couple. And some watermelons as well. There we are. Now, cooking, please, and indeed thank you. Do you have cooking? Gun frenzy? No, you do not. Most ungood. Alright, well, I'm going to sell all the diapers. I'm going to sell the tortoise egg. The big pearl for 150. The kaboom, because I don't want to even look at it. We can sell the spider venom, I guess. Sure, we'll sell all the spider venoms. And that looks about all we can do here then. We might be able to purchase a little bit more, maybe. During the combat, the crew gain plus 10% critical chance. That is a nice one. Hanging blue mat. A picture of blood. That'd be rather appropriate right now, I feel. Sure, okay, we'll get a picture of blood. That is kind of amazing, but stupidly expensive, so there's no way we can afford it. Not as well as getting other crew members. Alright, let's go ahead, see what we can add in. Miscellaneous. We did actually get a basic cannon, though. I did think that might have been the case. Alright, we'll pop that down. And we're also going to place the explosives down here. No, has that been removed? Yeah, that's been eaten. Has this? Yeah, we'll move the deck of cards back and the captain's chair back as well. This way, cannons will have a hard time hitting our cannonballs there. You don't want those to explode. We're also going to need to get that hull block replaced. There we go. And we should be able to replace all of the hull blocks, really. So let's go ahead and do that while we're down here. There we are. And... oh, no. There we go. There we are. Perfect. Now, that was a little bit of a surprise. Not going to lie. Still, could have been worse. How? Don't ask silly questions. We've got no room to place the fruit, so I'll just pop some down there. In fact, I'll pop a little bit of fruit up top as well. Just so that our pirates can actually access some while they're out and about. Now we've got bowsprit end. We've already got that right now. Place it at the end of your seaworthy vessel. Impales and combusts great white sharks on occasion. Right. Picture of blood. Let's go ahead and place... this is more of a clinical warning. If your poop looks like this, contact your doctor immediately. But with that, I think we're good to get back on the open seas and head for a tavern, where hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 extra pirates. I mean, we are getting a decent amount of money at the moment, and we've got a lot of weapons as well, so it shouldn't be too terribly bad. We do have a cannon master as well, so it's not awful. Right, we could check out these islands on the way, I guess. Sure, we'll hit this island. Or, yeah, we'll hit this island a level 5 instead of a level 6 neutral. We're in a bit of a bad shape, so why take the risk, eh? My lord, that was a long sail. Now, there are a lot of Vikings here with an awful lot of health. Way more than we have. Hopefully, someone is about to load the cannon. I'm not entirely sure that that is in fact happening. So, we need to go first and find the people who can. You've got cannon mastery, therefore you are on the gunner job. Let's see if that will actually make you load the guns. There we go. And we should be able to just bombard them from the ship without too much concern. And if we just let them walk back and forth on that spiky bush, it will probably kill them. Why am I giving this to the slowest moving person? I mean, it's not terrible. Oh, hi. Yes, okay. Well, Captain, you're going to be needed over here. Alright, everyone get on top of them. There we go. It looks like we will bring the fight to us. And I'm actually okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to get all of the skill points from this. Nevertheless, as long as this is going to take, we're going to be doing it. Perfect shot. Unfortunately, it is bringing along quite a few pirates, so we best be ready for this. Captain, you're going to be needed. Let's get in. Okay, never mind. This is a shockingly effective tactic. I mean, why am I surprised? We are bombarding a coastal population with vastly superior firepower, safe and sound, far away. I just wasn't expecting it to be as effective to just punt them all off the edge of the boat the moment they got on board. That I am very surprised with. Attack! Thank you. Attack! Once again. No, the other way. Thank you. This is amazing! What a perfect shot. This genuinely feels like cheating, but I'm not going to say no. Nope. Perfect shot. And at this point, I really do feel that we should be able to just head ashore and deal with the remainder ourselves. Okay. Gunners, you're also coming along with me now. Let's go. There we are. Let's get in there. And, oh, okay. Fair enough. Sure. I guess we can do that. Don't let them knock us back off, though. That would be very sad. There we go. Now we need to specifically bring the gunners with us. Otherwise, the gunners are going to do their job and load the guns. The issue with that... Well, I suppose our gunners can just be switched over to the gunner job whenever we're in a position to use the gun. However, for the rest of the time, they can just be members of the crew, as usual. Well, that was actually a stonkingly good attack there. Alright, let's find out what we got. We got a little bit of gold and another elixir. Okay, not too bad. Now, we're going to have to buy more cannonballs, of course. The ammunition is not free. Still, this isn't too bad. And with far less crew members, they're going to gain experience a lot faster. Oh my lord, Talifire, you need to stop being so slow. Talifire, I mean, Phoenix Talia. Where did Talifire? There, Talifire. Talifire Heart isn't slow. They're actually a regular speed, just like everyone else. Oh well. Things could be a lot worse. Let's allow our crew to get back to their jobs, but I think everyone got a decent amount of leveling up there, actually. Okay, let's continue to bump up vitality where we can. I feel that is where we're wanting now. Manu, let's get all of that up as well. Phoenix, what else you do? You do cleaning. Yeah, we'll switch you back to the ship crew for the time being. I'm going to continue rising your dexterity until you're around 10 at least. And then we'll be in a much, much better position. For everyone, realistically speaking. Are there any particular weapons that we managed to pick up? We've got a butterfly, 10% chance to deal a critical hit, 15% chance to make next attack delay 0.1 seconds. We've got a flail, not a bad one there. Amadar, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Another flail. Nothing that really jumps out at me, though the Viking spear does seem to have a nice look to it. 30% chance to hit all enemies as well. For the time being, though, I mean, we might give the Viking spear a cross when we're going to go ashore and have a bit of a fight, but for the time being, I think we'll stick with the fishing rod. If for no other reason, then we can sell the fish later on. Right, let's go and find ourselves some more peeps. There's a tavern with a library of wisdom. Let's actually go to this tavern, simply because we may be able to... Well, actually, no, we'll go to the level 5 town for recruiting people, but we do still need a cook. And here we are, after just dumping a big amount of... Oh no, my pirate, there we are. After getting rid of a lot of the spare weapons we had, it is time to see if we can't get some good pirates to join our crew. 570 here. He was a cooper and an astronaut. A dog break... I'm not going to hire someone who broke dogs. Banker, so I'm not going to hire someone who's a banker either. They're almost as bad. He was a fantastic male model. Look, okay? The voyage is long and the nights are cold. We'll get the Cooper as well. And I suppose we'll save the rest for a skill book. Alright, let's find out who our new crewmates are. Alright, everyone welcome Obro to the crew. They are equipped with a glaive and now a flintlock pistol and an auto elixir. They have 46 strength. He is a dashing, brave rogue and a handsome adventurer. He is a stocky man of short stature but of average build. He was a cooper. He would make wooden casks and barrels, but decided he wanted to take rum, not house it. Gets a bonus damage of 230%. That is absolutely wild. It is going to be crazy seeing how much damage they do. And they've also got an awful lot of luck besides. And we've also got Knive Waterbear, who is armed with a Viking spear, another flintlock pistol, an auto elixir, and has gotten the dash attack skill book. They have 34 intelligence, which means they've got a passive experience gain of 68. She is snide, always talking back to superiors and shipmates alike. She seems to take pleasure in berating others. She is leathery, her skin is tan and thick, darkened by the sheer harsh sun. She was a fantastic male model. Oh, okay. Now, with so much glimmer and limelight, she got flustered and decided to become a pirate. That isn't the only change. Right, let's all head back. Oh, there we go, the crew. Now, again, we aren't going to set up gunners just yet. We will try and get ourselves back to back to having a cook. And at that, no, everyone, please. Oh, my lord. Why are you so slow? I need to have a look. There is probably a reason for this, isn't there? Nope, there doesn't seem to be a reason for it. You're just really slow. I see I'm going to need to get you the Light Steps skill book. Maybe as a priority, actually. We will see what we can do. Though, for the time being, I am considering, once this fish is all eaten, moving cannons down a midship. Well, midship is already a midship, but actually in the middle of the ship, vertically as well. That way, the cannon itself will be protected from attack, and also will be closer to the cannonballs, which could then still be protected from attack. At that point, I would like to rise this deck, simply so that we have a little bit of extra distance between any potential attacks. Right, okay, it's time for us to make our way over to the next town, which will be the town of Thistledown. From there, I fancy we might actually go to the town of Riverview, and maybe hit a couple of pirates along the way. Hostile encounter. What are we going to do, Captain? Engage them, of course. Though I'm kind of surprised that we've got a hostile encounter. Alright, well, I need to make sure that Phoenix, you are set to gunner. Let's get you all set up. There we go. And everyone else who has gotten some points should start investing them. Let's go ahead and start bringing up intelligence so you'll get those points a little bit faster. There we go. Dexterity up to 10. Okay, starting to come along now. Starting to come along. Now, the problem is that our crew members will take an awfully long time to get up there. Additionally, we have actually lost our repair crew. So sadly, no more fixing the ship. That's a bit of a problem, frankly. They are doing a much better job of... No, Manu, why? Please tell me Manu had sailing. Swimming. Did Manu get back? Yes, Manu got back, my lord. Right. Let's get involved here. Let's get you off there. No! Damn it. I wanted those things, whatever they were. Don't know what they were, but I wanted them. Right, let's head on over. Actually, let's get you over here as well, Phoenix. No, please stop throwing grenades. That is fantastically rude. Right, let's try and take you out before... Manu has died! No! Damn and blast. I think it's the cannonballs. I believe they may have simply been carrying cannonballs, and then that ended up causing them to throw the cannonball or for it to explode on death. How terrifying. Well, this has been an interesting episode. We've cycled the crew. Those of you who were worried that we weren't going to be making our way through the names very fast, you can rest assured we are going to need all the names that we can get. Sadly, you are still carrying a cannonball. That is scary. Perhaps you should put that back somewhere else. There we go. A little bit of healing on the way, and then we will plunder the ship just as soon as everyone is back aboard. Though I do kind of want to check for the sake of posterity what will happen if I do this. You just immediately end up on that side. That's fine. It's certainly better than I was expecting, if I'm honest. But we've just lost one of our highest, or rather oldest, crew members at this point. Losing Manu is a pretty big blow. Okay, so we're going to need another fisher person as well. We do have cleaning for the new bloods. Let's get them set up with that. There we go. 2 cleaning. Combat evasion. I could have someone else helping out with cannons. Cooking. Yes. Map awareness, you don't need that. Toilet study. I mean, sure, you can have toilet study. That doesn't really bother me. Okay, well, that wasn't the worst, certainly. But it could have been a little bit better. Alright, Masquerina. More map awareness for you. And following this... Oh, it's the plate armor. Well, there we are. Cannon mastery. There we go. This should fix everything. Oh my good lord. There I was, blaming you for being slow when I had you wearing a full suit of plate armor. My bad. Right, okay, well, that did not go nearly as well as I'd hoped. But we do have the tavern and the Library of Wisdom just beyond, where we should now be able to pick up a couple of new pirates, as well as the skills for them to make sure that this voyage doesn't quite go down the poop chute as quickly as it has been up to now. Perhaps I should go back and start pillaging a couple of the easier ships for a little bit while we build up our crew. That being said, as long as we have the doubloons in order to hire particularly high-skilled crew members, we have the weapons to equip them, so it's not actually that bad, really, when you think about it. We've got weapons, food, tavern, and items. There we go. We want to be over there at items if we can. Look at it. The crew are now moving properly. Fantastic. Now, would Phoenix Celia have their speed have really impacted anything? Probably not, if I'm honest. So I'm not too worried that that was a mistake that cost lives. Honestly, just fighting with explosives around is just inherently dangerous. Ship repair. Let's buy that one. Light steps. Let's buy it anyway. Cannon mastery. I mean, more people who've got cannon mastery wouldn't be a bad thing, I suppose. Sure. Is there anything else we want? There's nothing else we can get, so that is just going to have to be the way it is. Do we have anything to sell? Sure, we're going to get rid of that. That kind of got in the way, honestly, more than anything else. We could also sell all the tobacco leaves. That's fine. Right, let's see what kind of pirates we've got. Well, actually, no, we're not going to be able to afford anyone, I should imagine. No, we cannot. All right, well, let's grab a little bit of food then. Let's get some more fruits and some more watermelons. And finally, let's go over to the ship setup and see what we can do. First and foremost, need to get all of these repaired. There we are. No, don't get rid of that one. Now, we do have the repair action. So we should be able to get this a little bit better set up. Let's. Oh, this item has already been used. This action will really? Is it because it's been loaded? It might be. It might be because it's been loaded. In that case, we're going to need to be a little bit more careful. The next time I see it fire, I will turn off all of the cannon jobs so that we can actually move that below deck. I think that would be the best thing for us. But for the time being, we can at the very least shift some of the deck around a little bit. There we are. And then hopefully should be able to fill in these spots as well. There we go. Can I... No, we don't actually have... There we are. 3 of these as well. Perfect. Okay, almost like we planned it. We absolutely didn't, but I will take it. Now, with that done, I think we are going to want to place down a couple of the fruits. Some more fruits there. Some citrus. Do we really have anywhere to put citrus? Well, we can put it up top, but it isn't really going to help us in the short term. Now, we've got a lot more map awareness now. That is actually kind of crazy. That is where the treasure is. So maybe that is just because we know that there's treasure on that tile rather than our map awareness revealing it to us. Either way, we've got a good couple of islands that we can have a look around here, and also somewhere over in this direction we're also going to have some more fights that we can take part in. We've got Cannon Mastery, Doctor's Aura, Light Steps, and Ship Repair. Let's work backwards. So we're going to give Ship Repair to you. We are going to need fishing now, which is a massive pain in the bum, if I'm perfectly honest. Dr. Aura goes to the cook. Sure, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and Naive Water Bear. You can have Cannon Mastery and Light Steps. There we go. That should help out all we need. Alright, time for us to get back on the open seas. Peeps are starting to move a little bit faster now, hopefully as their light steps improve. There's probably a set of skills which you want every pirate to have, things like light steps, maybe even toilet study, because then you don't need a cleaner. Well, you still do because the birds will poop on the deck, but that's a significantly smaller amount of poop. A single cleaner would probably be able to deal with any amount of birds flying back and forth. But for those of you who have the game yourselves, what skills do you consider essential for your pirates to have? And you try to make sure that every single pirate has those skills. For now, we're going to hit this neutral encounter here and then down to this one as well, and possibly hit a couple of the islands on the way. See what we can find out and about. And here we go. What have we got? We've got a bunch of fishermen. I do not need to attack them with a cannon. But having a cannon means that it's going to assume that we're going to use it. Sadly. I mean, I guess I could, but... why waste the cannonballs on that, Frank? Oh, well, actually, thinking about it, I could allow them to. Sure. Go ahead and fire that, and then we will let them come to us, and in the meanwhile, you will stop being a cannoneer. This way, we won't waste any more cannonballs, and I might be able to move the cannon. So you should be able to handle this by yourselves. There we go. Perfect. There is an urn over there. Oh, please kill them, thank you. Could someone please go over there and destroy that from afar? Though that being said, I do believe we would need the captain to go pick up anything that just dropped from it. No, it seems okay. I don't know what that fisherman was doing, but well done. 377 gold from that. Not terrible, considering. Alright, let's head on out. We will start moving back through these islands, heading over and looking for some lower level pirate engagements to play around with and hopefully level up our crew a little bit. Though we'll visit an island first, simply so I can reconfigure the ship, if it will let me. Alright, we've actually got quite a few enemies here that I would rather not have to deal with, so let's just see if I can move this. Yes, I can. Fantastic. Right, let's have a look at the hull blocks there. Deco blocks. We've got deck cannon window and regular cannon window down here. Let's go ahead and pop that one right in there, and then we will set up the cannon beside it. There we go. Now, in the future, we'll put the actual ammunition nearby, but for the time being, this should be okay. Right, let's... don't move that then. That block has been damaged and is currently in the process of being repaired. So we will just build out the deck up here, like so, and then fill in the gaps. We're not going to have all of the components that we want for this, but that should be okay. We've got enough that we can change things up as necessary. There we are. And this should give us everything we need for the ship. Now, we are... Actually, we're going to need another two there. Oh, that's right. We used these two in order to create the... to have enough blocks to finish that. So I'm happy with the cannon being down here. I'm happy with the ammunition being down here. We can probably make these ladders a little bit less enormous, or at least the lower ladders can be less enormous. I don't think we need this kind of access point down into the very bowels of the ship, but we'll see how that goes. In the meanwhile, though, we definitely want to pop down some food, and starting with rum. Let's pop some rum down. Let's, well, the fish is where it needs to be. We'll leave that to it for now. We are also going to go through, get you set back to the cannon group. There we are. And build up your dexterity. There you are. Very, very nice indeed. We'll also set you up with the cannon group. There you go. You are a cleaner doctor, but I think it should be fine overall. There we go. We'll just take that up to a nice round 70. Okay, not too bad. Now, I don't believe they will, in fact... Well, actually, no. It looks like we may use the cannon to draw you across. And honestly, using that little bit of ammo just to get you to come to me, I'm A-okay with that. Because that just got 4 people at once. And we are probably going to be able to very, very easily deal with that entire group. Right, let's get everyone up here. That was a nice hit there. Unfortunately, it looks like this is a bit of a tricky proposition for them to actually move around on. That I hadn't anticipated. But okay, we'll be able to move that around, I'm sure. We weren't able to manage the very cheeky knock them into the water tactic because of that, but this should be okay. I would have assumed they would have been able to climb up a single step because they can do it over there, but maybe they just can't do it from the top of the ladder. That would make sense. Right, there we go. Let's just finish you off. Please no. Yeah, it was absolutely the cannonballs. It wasn't kabooms. They were literally throwing cannonballs. Cannonballs don't explode. Well, at least, you know, some of them don't. I guess some of them do. But, damn it. Oh well. All right, let's get a shot. Clear up this island. And from this point forward, probably wise to let the cannoneering finish before we decide to attack. Either that or get more cannons on our ships before we attack ships that have their own cannons. But even our own people are prone to throwing cannonballs into the middle of a fight, which is kind of terrifying, honestly. And incredibly dumb. Alright, we got a load of Kelly XP for that. That was very nice indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and open you up. Okay, just another elixir, that's fine. Alright, not the worst engagement by far. It could still have been improved ever so slightly, though. Let's get all of that moved up. And if we can, this will be the last bit we need to do. There we go. And fill this out. We're going to need a ladder. That will be under hull. Or will it? No, it won't. It's right there. And we are going to need... we've got 2 deck walls. There we are. And there we go. The ship, well, for the time being, is more or less complete. Let's just fill in these little gaps here as well. Alright, it's looking a lot better in the ship now. I'm actually a lot happier with the shape of it, though I feel like we want to bring the fore of the ship forward a bit more, create more of a tapered look to it, and perhaps create a castle at the back. Maybe something up top here. Multiple layers, have much taller masts and sails on. As much as it makes sense to take over a significantly bigger, more impressive ship, you get more of a sense of progress if you just build your own from scratch. And I think I'm leaning a little bit more towards that right now. But that is going to be it for this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, from me, from the crew, and from all of the members of the crew who are now sleeping at the bottom of the ocean, down in Davy Jones's locker, do take care.